Okay, so I don't know how many things should I talk about, but you know, this thing about the boys, the first very big problem that I will want to talk about is that, Homelander as a character, it took him too much time. Like, it took him 5 seasons to reach literally just one spot, like one or two spots above where he started at season one. And it's a big problem with the writing. Writing has been completely inconsistent throughout, like, especially season 5 has been terrible. Like the way, like, Starlight, who's supposed to be the one of the most powerful soups, in the last episode we see her struggling against Oh Father, and it's just insane. Like, if this superhero was that strong, why isn't he a member of Seven in some form or another? It's just unbelievable. But yeah, but coming to the point right now, Homelander, he started at season 1 as the greatest celebrity in the world. Means in the season 2 he literally goes to Stan Edgar's office and he himself says that, like, in Sahara. So Homelander, he goes to, what do you say, um, Stan Edgar's office, and he literally says that if he goes to Sahara and if you ask someone, they will say Homelander. They won't say what. So he is the Superman of this universe, and he's the most powerful being in this universe. He's the best athlete. He's the fastest man. He can fly fast. He can laserize. He can withstand like any amount of, like nuclear bombs, like at least a 50, like they said. So this guy is already the best in the world. It's just that he doesn't hold any like real, like the political power. And so in season 3 we see him becoming the CEO of what. Yes, after he becomes the main guy of what, like, he's not the CEO, actually he's the CEO, but still, he's the main guy of what all the time. And so after he becomes the main person in season 4, in season 3, because of Soldier Boy, he is completely in panic, he doesn't know what to do. In season 4, he is able to gain power of, what, like, of course, from the very first episode. And it takes him till the very end of the season 4 to even, become, to even have his guy as the puppet president. And so Homelander wasted, like, first of all 2 seasons to even become, like, the season 2 was just nothing. Like, he was just trying to become, he was just trying to understand the demographics. Stormfront comes in. Stormfront tells him that you don't have to be liked by everyone, you have to be liked by only some people, and then you have to control the narrative. So that's what he does. Then he gets liked by people. Then he ultimately, if you see everything, he season 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4. Season 4, he is in some kind of power. Now it takes him the 7th episode of season 5, which they are showing in the promos right now. It is not yet out, but it takes him the 7th episode of season 5 to literally not even have any puppet president anymore. He means he is now immortal, so he is now, like, completely, like, in his head that now I can do anything I want to do. Like, now I don't even need any puppetry. Now I don't even need any show off. I can just go anywhere, sit anywhere, do whatever I want to do. And that's what he does. So unfortunately it took him like 5 seasons. Like, it took him like 7 years to do all this. And it could not have taken this much time. Means this show, again, the same issue that I said in one of the videos, that the show went way longer than it should had, because season Means he just his character didn't do much. Like his character, he started with a celebrity complex, like youth celebrity, like somebody who is a mixture of Messi, Ronaldo, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, all of these people combined, like the Michael Jackson, Tom Cruise, like you combine all of them, this guy is bigger than all of them. He starts with that. He slowly becomes like the most powerful man politically on the earth, and now he's immortal. And it means because he has this complex now that he's not even a human being anymore. Now he's this god, a super god, and there is no other pedestal to rise upon now for him. So means he cannot be a super god anymore. Means like what will he do to be like means he's already immortal with all the superpowers in the world. He's the strongest being, and that's his journey. But this journey took too long time, means too much of a time, and it actually took all the fun away. Like can you imagine if this all happened in just 3 seasons? My god, this show would have been one of the best shows ever written. Like in 3 seasons he starts with the best celebrity. He becomes the head of what, and like probably the richest man in the world, like probably the most powerful man in the world, like who owns all the media, who owns all the propaganda, who owns all the superheroes of this universe. And then he becomes ultimately like not just like of course he becomes the president too. And then he means in the way he has this god complex, he becomes the god, and he is now the president too. So this thing, if it would have been faster, it would have been much fun. Now season 5 destroyed one character significantly. Of course it destroyed a lot of characters like Starlight, like Soldier Boy. They have nothing to do. Means like Soldier Boy, he's just now picked a side that he did not want to be on, like 2-3 episodes before. Now he picked up a side. So, and that reason that he gave was just completely useless, of course. Like that that he did it for Clara, like and that he loved Clara, that's what he said. But Clara is not a girl to love. That's my whole problem with this, that they are talking about Stormfront, like they're not talking about some ordinary woman. They're talking about Stormfront, and it just completely takes you out of the whole pit. Like when you are watching that, and when they are talking about Stormfront, that I loved her more, and like she loved you more, it's just useless, like to even think of something like this about like someone like Stormfront. But okay, that is okay. But the character that completely got destroyed in season 5 is Billy Butcher, because Billy Butcher, William Butcher, has nothing to do in this whole season. He has done nothing so far. He just like, what are the significant things he did? Like he just went, like in the first episode he looked very promising, that he goes and he completely like destroys his own father, and it just feels like, oh my god, this is gonna be fun. Then he collects all the team of the boys. All the boys are working with him, which many people are not like many people are like, why is this happening now? Because in season 4 it ended differently. But still, like, okay, if they want to do this, if they want all the boys to be together, that is fine. But the problem becomes much deeper when you see Billy Butcher not doing anything at all, like of consequence. Like in all these 5 episodes, he has not even like like been in action. Like means he was like in season 5 episode 6, Bombsight came, and Bombsight was easily able to overpower William Butcher. This guy is supposed to be your main hero. He is your protagonist. And what is he doing, man? He got easily overpowered by Bombsight. Now there are only 2 episodes remaining, only 2 hours, or like 2.5 hours at most. That this won't be much longer than that. Then this 2 hours, if you take it, They have to conclude the story of the Deep, Starlight, Yui, the three other boys like Frenchie. I don't think they will be spending too much time on these three characters, but Yui, Starlight, they are important ones. Billy Butcher is an important one. Deep is a little important, so I think they will spend at least like 10 minutes on him in these two episodes. Homelander is of course the most important one. Soldier Boy, they're gonna show him do something happen to him, or like he will probably be put in ice again. I don't know, that's crazy. What else? All these things that are happening. Yeah, so they don't have much time to do anything with Billy Butcher anymore. There will be Ryan coming back. There will be some part of like this Gen V characters they will be shown. There's nothing much to do with Billy Butcher now. I think he will just put the ultimate blow on Homelander. There are many possible things that they can do with Homelander. One is like take his powers away and he's roaming like an ordinary man. But another most likely thing is that he was trying to go in that ice chamber where Soldier Boy was. So probably, who knows, like they might just put him in ice or something, find a way to do something like that. But it would be risky because if he's put on ice, he can come back after 10 years or 50 years, he can be brought back. And that would be more insane for the world. He will again do the same thing. So, a lot of things that they have shown in this season that hint what will happen to Homelander. The most direct is that he will lose his powers, and that would be funny to watch. It would be a funny ending. But I just want that Billy Butcher should at least have a go at him. Billy Butcher should be able to punish him for everything that Homelander has done to him. And I think in season 5, episode 7, Homelander is going to do more harm to Billy Butcher, but by probably one of the major deaths in the boys, by probably killing one of the boys' characters, something like this will happen. So all these things are right now stat like this. I wish Billy Butcher had some moments like the crowbar moment in the when he's moving towards White House. I hope that thing happens, but there is very little time for it, and there will be Ryan too. So they will try to put Ryan against Homelander, and because that's how they do it. That's how they are. They have done the whole 5 seasons have been very, means very different. Especially season 5 was just completely lackluster. Nothing now. I don't even want to watch season 5 episodes 7 and 8. But let's see what happens. If they really can pull it off. The only hope is episode 7. If they don't make the episode 7 good, then that means the show is over. They won't be able to do much in episode 8 anyways. Who knows what they will do on episode 7, but let's see. So Billy Butcher has very less time to do something worthwhile in the show, very less screen time, because they won't be giving him all the time. They might be giving him only like 20-30 minutes out of 2 episodes, but that's it. That is it. Homelander will be, yes, losing his powers. Soldier Boy probably will be put in ice again. Who knows? That's what he can do. He has nobody else. He has nowhere to go actually at this point. They will probably bring Stormfront back in like a cyborg form. It will be interesting to watch that. Something like that. So let's see what happens. Thank you.